Hey y'all, it's your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click that bell to be notified of every time I post because I do post frequently. All right, y'all. Y'all already know what we getting into. Y'all already know what it's him for. We are jumping, skipping, hopping, leaping, doing my Dougie into the video. Click that link down below in the description box so y'all can become a member on my Patreon. Go over there and watch my clean sweeps and other things where I talk somebody's ear off about my opinion about certain things and stuff that we can't get over here on YouTube. All right, so I want to make this disclaimer before I start my video. I don't know how many videos I'm gonna do the disclaimer, but I truly want to do my part because I do feel like I am a part of the Zeus and Now That's TV community as far as like me being a person who commentates and reviews, shows. I want it to be known to the youth that this is all entertainment. These people honestly do not know each other. Y'all do not need to be going to school saying baddie shot o'clock. Y'all don't need to be going to school asking somebody, do they need that? What you need to be doing is keeping your head in that book, okay? This is entertainment. These people are giving a service. These people they are getting paid to do this work. This is a job for them. This is their income. This is how they feed their family. You are not in their predicament. So therefore, what you need to do is keep your head in the books, keep your head in the game, and focus on what you need to focus on. And that's that. Y'all don't need to be getting in trouble or putting yourselves in predicaments, because the thing about it is this stuff is fake that we're watching. Is for our entertainment only. It is not real. These people are not getting in trouble for hitting each other or anything like that. They're getting paid to do that. Y'all not getting paid. Y'all getting detention and suspension. Okay? So I need y'all to stay focused. Just watch it for entertainment purposes and let that be that. All right, without further ado, let's get into the video. So I guess this was the last episode of Greek Life. Woo, 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 woo. We are on episode 15. And, I have a way of thinking something's going to go one way, but then it goes another way. And I'm like shocked that it goes that way. And I'm going to start off the video with giving Landon his props. Honestly, I feel like I always downplay Landon, not with him and Q, but just, I don't know. I'll be like, oh, Landon not going to win. He ends up winning. He ends up taking them through there. The only person he wasn't taking through there was Kobe and Q. But, like, Kobe, like, took something. Kobe like got in the gym or something right before the reunion and was like, yeah, I'm on it. And he was doing his thing, okay? Kobe was really eating, because when we see him in that house on Playboys, he was not eating. But I do believe at that reunion, he was tearing them boys up left, right. And honestly, a lot of times I be down Landon. I'm like, yeah, oh, that person gonna win. He can't get up with them. But baby, when I tell you Landon shocked me. And they always tell them like, keep punching. And that's truly, a great piece of advice, because a lot of times if you just keep punching, most likely you're gonna win. All right, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Like, cause this was a lot. This episode was really good though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It kept me entertained. So we start off this episode with a crash out. A full on crash out. Pootie is what is giving me like a panic attack. That's what I'm taking it as. And it's not funny. It's not. But what took me was the producer, Mr. JR, telling something, hey Pootie, this JR. Who you supposed to be? He supposed to calm down because you ain't came to the scene? Absolutely not. But Pootie is irritated because Pootie want to get that. He mad at Now That's TV. He ends up saying, F y'all, I ain't stun y'all, all this, all that. He's very irritated. And like I said, he ends up going in a panic mode. And he just starts, it's not really like no tears coming out his eyes or nothing. But you can just tell like he's on the emotional ladder, and right now he's at angry. You could tell he's very frustrated and his mind is racing, and I feel like they are trying to calm them down, but what the production needs to do better at is like being calm themselves. Production will be on 102 right with you, yelling, telling calm down. And I can't calm down and you yelling, like shut up. So I think production need to do better too, as far as like getting them to calm down. Y'all need to have people on site just for the help people calm down so they could talk to and be able to express themselves. And Pootie was like, he needs air. And he just really wanted to be left alone. But they was like, no, you're not gonna be left alone. You need to get on this bus. Get on this bus. So Pootie runs away. Run away, love, love, love. Run away, love. Like that's what it was giving. As he was running away. And whoever that cameraman was, baby, he was like, oh, here they go. They love to run. Sick of y'all running away, like doing so much. So Pootie is having a breakdown. And that is understandable. Like sometimes we allow our emotions to build up and, we just can't control our emotions. But what I need Pootie to do is work on himself, because I think when Pootie crash out, it be like a crash out that you really don't want to be bothered with. If I'm production, like if I'm near, I'll be like, oh my God, here he go again. Like it's too much. And I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's the environment that just keeps him to where like he go from 0 to 100. But I do need Pootie to work on that, because it should be really no reason, in my opinion, for you want to fight so bad that where you having a panic attack. Like this is TV world. These not your friends. These are your coworkers, as you said before. So why are you allowing them to make you so upset? Like why is you that mad? And it's not Pootie first time crashing out. So I don't know. I'm just like, y'all need to put Pootie in a better environment where he's just not crashing out like that. Cause I personally wouldn't want to be bothered with that. I'm gonna also say this though, Pootie, please, the next show you go on, that granddaddy brown jacket, please let's throw it away. It makes you look way older. And Pootie is very handsome, but the jacket be making him like look older. Please throw that jacket away. Thank you, management. So Zoe put everybody on the bus. He like, get out my face. Everybody on the bus. Oh, I'm sick of them. They get on my nerves. They do too much. They always want to fight. Oh, hate them. So he get all them on the bus. Solo like, oh, I'm gonna beat him down. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. He talking his big balls. And look, me eating it up. Yes, he is gonna do this. He is gonna do this. He's gonna rock the boat with him. Monet, oh, me and Holly was friends in real life. Pootie, breathe, breathe, Pootie, breathe, Pootie. Anyway, we were friends in real life. Yeah, me and Holly, that was my girl. Da da da. Back to Solo. Oh yeah, cause I'm eating him up. I'm gonna eat him down. I don't play. Yeah, you know how I gets it. So they get back. All them, Monty, Pootie, Solo, Monet, Naj, they all got their clothes on. They ready. They want to squabble. Like they itching, fiending for a squabble. So I thought they was all like in the same school, but I guess they're not. So they finally let them come over. When they let them come over, Naj ends up going in the room. Do anybody got a problem? Well, outside the door, do anybody got a problem with me? Solo ends up seeing Landon. He literally it gave a tap. Landon was like, oh, you need that? And then security started breaking them up. Maul and Pootie, Maul had some in his hand. And Solo ends up being able to break it up in Jay Staggs. Now, this is my thing. Jay Staggs, question only to you. If you're not Jay Staggs, don't answer. Jay Staggs, what my thing is this: you have been on production enough to see how they get. Why would you then bring yourself into an equation like that if you know you're not like that? Like if you know this not your cup of tea, you really don't get down with the get down. Why would you then put yourself in a predicament to be in front of the camera? You should just stay behind, babes. You see how intense it get. You see how they get like that. To me, I would have just stayed behind the camera and played my role. You trying to be on Playboys because they was like, oh, I think you should be on it, and you seeing what it give. That just didn't make no sense to me. Like you've been on production long enough to see like this how they act. Why would you then go on Playboys and then renege and be like, well, no, it ain't for me. You already knew it wasn't for you when you was on production part. You already knew it wasn't for you. So why would you do that? So with the chaos going on, it was also Pootie and Landon, but Ma tried to jump in, baby. Billy was like, she wasn't going for none of that. And I see Ma ain't called her not a derogatory term at all out of his vocabulary book whatsoever. He knew better. So Billy was like, no. Like every time he tried to jump in, and Billy was like, no, we're not doing that. It's one-on-ones only. And I feel like Billy a real one for that. But once again, you see nothing was said to Billy. Nobody tried to play with Billy. So after that, the girls end up all seeing each other. Monet sticks her head in the door talking to somebody. I'm like, girl, irrelevant, like no shade. So Rod, y'all already know I ain't want her to be on the no way. So Queen was looking at Monty. So Rod talking about some, who you talking to? She was like, I'm talking to Monty. Why would you think she'll be talking to you, tooth missing, on the side? Why would you think that she'd be talking to you? So, oh, okay, because I was trying to see. I know you weren't talking to me, girl. You ain't did in the whole season. This not Mean Girl, baby. These are not them Alabama girls. I'm not necessarily saying that Queen did a big dog or nothing, but like, girl, it's the last day you popping it. Shut up. Like, y'all already know I don't really care for her. So I'm just like, she popping it the last day, been in here quiet, zip, Zada, trying to get along with everybody. All of a sudden now she needs that, cause she see everybody else popping off. You ain't been needed that. You never wanted that. So shut up and just sit down and play your role. So they finally let Landon and Solo get that. Cause Landon need to get that. He finna show him. I told you. I told you. And Landon said he not getting whooped. And I don't believe that he got whooped. I don't. Solo could not keep his balance. Solo was off his footing and Landon was working him. No shade. And like he said, cameras don't lie, and cameras showed that you was getting worked. All that talking, all that barking. I was even room for you. I was like, yeah, he gonna take Landon through there. But you didn't. You disappointed me. You disappointed me. But I do believe once he got his footing and they did see them start backing up, I absolutely believe that he would have rocked Landon's world. I do. Like, no shade. I do. And it's not like, no, I'm trying to be funny or nothing. I feel like Landon definitely is a heavy hitter on Now That's TV. I definitely believe like he holds his own. He's good at what he does. Like he does his thing. Confessionals this season wasn't all that. He wasn't carrying with the confessionals. He wasn't. They was good, but he wasn't carrying with the confessionals. But every time he get in the field, Landon is gonna do his thing. And like I said, to keep punching, like that's a legit thing because that Solo could not find his footing for nothing anywhere, and Landon was still beep 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 beep. Landon was still just throwing them. He could not find his footing for nothing. And I'm like, why? You were so prepared, you were so ready. You asking for him, and you get him, and he give you what you needed, what you was asking for. You talking like you can't nobody mess with me. Y'all know I'm really whooping. I can't tell. It didn't give you whooped him. But I do believe that Landon won this. Okay, so after that, it was Landon and Pootie's turn. They wanted to get that. Landon said, bring the next one. Pootie said, the next one is Broad. It wasn't no good one to me, to be honest. Both of them was missing. Landon almost fell, but to an extent they was somewhat keeping up with each other. They was grabbing. So I don't know what to make of it. I guess I would say a tie, but because both of them was like same to me. But I do believe that Pootie need to practice. Like he did good with Landon, but at the same time, Pootie do need to practice. It's not giving heavy hitter. It is giving practice a little more if you're gonna be with the big dogs of Now This TV. Let me roll it back a little bit too. Gucci up here hollering about how don't nobody want this. I remember seeing you and what's his name, Don. Shut up, Gucci. Be quiet. Don't say nothing else. Thank you. Hush. And I do have to agree with Landon what he said in his confessional. And honestly, from what I seen from Solo when it came to Dooley, I literally went off of that because I'm like, oh, the way he had Dooley in that corner, the way he was bop, 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 Dooley, it was like, oh. okay. Like he's one of the top heavy hitters, but no, no, you're not. It's no, you're not. Um, and I do believe that the overconfidence messed Solo up because Solo was like, no, I'm going to whoop him. I'm whooping him. And he did not get whooped. You know, you got whooped, but I think he came in overly confident. He didn't feel like he had to give it his all, or he underestimated his opponent. So, but Landon definitely showed him. I don't necessarily think that it was like a camera thing with Solo. I think it was more so it was the underlying beef with Pootie, and he just was like, "You talking too much. Shut up." So Pootie ends up letting us know that him and Landon had something a little bit going on. Landon was flirting with him, but Landon is for the world, Mr. Bad to the bone. All these boys want him, and he want all the boys. And Pootie isn't going for that, so Pootie is not stunned Landon. But then they go on a dating show together. Okay, anyways, so we move past that, and he Swag ends up going in the room asking Queen D who she wanted. She was like, I want Naj. I want Naj. I want Naj. So Naj goes out. Can I be honest with y'all? Because sometimes I just feel like my opinions be too raw. Like I think sometimes I feel like my sometimes I overly give my opinion and it could come off so rude. But I'm gonna just say it anyway. Billy, that door is small. Okay? Like I'm not being funny. This is not a joke. That door is small. But Billy, it was already people in the door. You could have literally said, excuse me. Security is tired. I know they don't bring her back. Because and I get it, Billy, you use your body weight to fly through stuff. I do understand that, you use it to your advantage. But you got to think about the people that you're using it on. They're not letting you tumble. Then you want to get out there with Queen D. Billy. Who feels like that is safe? They are not finna let you get into it with Queen D. Not on no day of the week is they finna allow you to get that with Queen D. I just sometimes I think you need to think before you go through that door. Before you I get it, Nod your homegirl, you let me get her, let me help. I understand you want to help, and I understand it's coming from a genuine place, but Billy, we don't need you bulldozing through people to get to Naj. Naj is okay. She's one of the heavy hitters on Now That's TV. She's okay. I promise you, she's okay. They are not gonna let nothing happen to Naj. Okay, let me move on. So we finally, god dang it, see Naj versus Queen D. And I agree with Naj. You as a heavy hitter cannot make a mistake. You can't. We hold y'all to a higher standard because y'all are the heavy hitters. Usually y'all are the draggers, y'all are the pullers, y'all are the parkers. So when y'all fall, y'all slip, we ooh, heavy hitter, let's bring the title down. I don't necessarily feel like Queen D won though. Queen D definitely was able to hold her own. I do think we give Queen D crumbs as far as oh, you're getting better, you're getting better. You just learning how to keep your balance, which is good. And you learning how to pull or hold and throw. You are working on that one arm, but everybody don't hit with the one arm. Naj came in too, boom, 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 from the shoulders. Then y'all started pulling, and then she ends up slipping. Once again, underestimating her opponent. With that, she slipped, truly. I'm not necessarily sitting up here saying that Queen D was working her because that's not true. She wasn't working her. I do think that Queen D took this one to the head, because this was her first one that she truly did good on. And I do think that everybody took it to the head. Everybody was like, oh, you did a good job. And she did do a good job. I'm not gonna not give her credit. She absolutely did a good job from what when they showed the introductions, Queen D got tore up in every in every clip they showed. But she's able to keep her balance now. She's learning how to hold and hit, which is great. But you still need some work, because once Naj got her footing, and once they seen Naj lift her head up, they went ahead and removed Naj from you, because they knew that she was finna get you. They like, nah, we want her to win this. So they let you get that. And Naj, learn how to, take your L. I'm not necessarily saying that you truly took a L, but I think when you a heavy hitter, you don't ever plan on losing, which who does? Even people who can't fight. Nobody, wants to lose. But because you ain't lost in so long, you just feel as though, oh, ain't no scratches on me. She ain't get me. She got you. She got you. I'm not saying who won, who lost. I just don't feel like Queen D won. I don't. I don't feel like she lost either, though. I don't feel like Naj lost. I believe that it wasn't a good fight for Naj. But two, we ain't seen Naj work you in the parking lot. And I see what she's saying, because in these confessionals, once again, Queen D ain't even, she ain't fall. She keeping up with her. And she keeping up with her. She ain't fall. But you're not like winning. You're not just whooping her. Cause like Naj said, if I fall, you get on top. She should have leaped on top of her. Bing, 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 bing. Then it would have been like, oh yeah, you won. You taught her up. It would have been like that. But the fact you let her get back up, but that let you know too, Queen D don't fight like that. You don't fight like that. And then, after y'all got into it on Instagram, cause see when they fought on the street, Naj was not playing it. Naj said, ain't no TV, ain't no security here. So it ain't no, oh well, I'ma go and get them. It ain't that. I'm done when I'm done. And Naj told her up, and Queen D told me something. I'm not a fighter. I'm a boxer. I don't see you saying that in these confessionals. In these confessionals, you is happy, you is proud, but she just had a bad moment. But once again, her title is there for a reason. We call her that for a reason. So you was online popping it, feeling like you did it. Like, yeah, let me show them. I'm a heavy hitter. I get down with the big downs. Y'all really do be letting Ivory fool y'all in these confessionals, because it's the same one who has snuck somebody who she know can't even get, who don't even get like that. She was in shock that somebody was keeping up with her, and she still was like, I parked her. So, just in my opinion, I believe as though, Queen D definitely still needs some practice, but she did do a good job. And I believe that Naj just had a bad moment, but not a bad scuffle. It wasn't a bad scuffle for her. It was just a bad moment for her in the scuffle. Because like they said, if she wouldn't have failed and they would have stayed up on each other that whole time, they wouldn't have said nothing. They would have said Naj won. Truly, they would have said she won. But they do be giving crumbs to the girls that could keep up, but are still learning, or like they ain't got somewhat like stable on their feet. But and I get it, like she did do a good job, but I'm just still not gonna get that W. We're gonna talk about Bunny for 2 seconds. Bunny, you gotta know when people don't like you. You gotta know when people are laughing at you and not with you. You should have never came on this show. They did not mind bothering you and making you look like a fool, and you did not mind participating in it. So I don't necessarily feel bad for you, but I do believe that you need to watch your surroundings and go around people that like you and not people who tolerate you, because this is definitely an example of people tolerating you and they don't like you. As soon as you went out there seeking attention, because that's what you was doing, seeking attention, you talking about something, who messing with her, y'all was all at the same table. I ain't see Queen D say nothing. I ain't seen Queen D think about you, say nothing. Whole time people been saying stuff about you and anything. I haven't Queen D ain't uttered your name, mumbled it or nothing. So when you seen that you were under the influence, you should have sat down and took a nap. You had already had a rough dinner. Don't add on to it. When you went out there to some who messing with her, when everybody left the door. Everybody was annoyed just with your presence. So to me, that says a lot about your energy and what you give off and how they felt about you, in my opinion. You just are you not around the right crowd of people who care for you for real. Because everybody was just irritated with you. They all was like, girl, oh my god, her, like, she doing too much. Like, when I seen Autumn walk away from that door, I knew right then and there. I'm like, dang, Bunny, like, what did you do? So you not around people who really care for you, babes, and you don't need to be trying to catch a fade with nobody when it's not your business. Nobody was bothering Queen D. Queen D wanted Naj. Naj did not want Queen D. So Naj could not take her fade because of her finger. Something was going wrong. So Billy wanted it, and I'd have been back in that room. Absolutely not. But Pressure was like, she'll take that. You like, she just volunteered. So Billy, I mean, not Billy, but Bunny did not want it because of Pressure. I wonder what's her and Pressure beef. Pressure, please. So she did not want that. She did not need that from Pressure. She must never seen Pressure squabble because Pressure truly cannot fight. So Bunny probably would have ate Pressure up, or Pressure probably would have ate Bunny up. I give it to Pressure. Pressure is tall, so she probably would have took Bunny through there. I don't know. But they did not squabble. So Bunny is just being a clown. She ends up talking about Naj, saying that Naj don't want that. Nina ends up calling her out. Nina like, okay, Superwoman to the rescue. You're not gonna be talking about homegirl. Do you need that? Cause I get up for my homegirl. She was like, no. So Ivory pushed Bunny, and then Nina pushed her, and then Nina was like, I ain't finna be no bully. Why you push her then? You starting off with it anyways, doing the most. Need to stay over in your hallway. So after that, Bunny went in her room. They like, Bunny, squabble with Pressure. She like, no. So Naj come, and they're telling her like, Naj want to squabble. She keep taking off her shirt, showing her Jerry beads. I'm like, girl, stop being a buster. Like, stop being a flunky. Like, stop being a fallout, a crash dummy. Like, girl, why is you listening to these people? Excuse me. So now it's like, you gonna run me Empress. She was like, oh no, I'm not running multiple fades. I just want you. Mind you, Queen D ain't came out that room yet. Queen D ain't came out that room yet. Also, Fly 9 is still jumping in stuff that ain't got nothing to do with her. But this time, I get what she's saying and why she jumped in this, because it do make sense. Like, and I'm glad Fly 9 did call this out. I'm glad this don't have nothing to do with Ivory, because he definitely gave, in the booty cheeks. But this ain't have nothing to do with Ivory. So I'm glad she called Nina out, because like she said, Nina, you was just over here giving this same girl a pep talk, and now you telling her that you want to run her fade. Like, make it make sense. And Nina, had to explain to Fly 9, like, she talking about, my homegirl, if it was you, I'd be on the same type of time. And like, y'all all really do stick together. Birds of a feather actually do flock together when it's beneficial. But they get into it too. No, I definitely understand where Fly 9 was coming from. And I do think, I understand where Nina coming from too, but all this is a mind your business type of thing. That girl, like, that Fly 9 hand messed up. She saying that, you really think them folks believe in her? Like, them people is not believing her. Like, they know Naj, they know Naj's skills. Ain't nobody thinking Bunny for real. So we end up moving on. Say Hannah tries to sneak Kai. She ends up missing. Kai ends up decking her. Anyways, moving forward. So Monty and Nina got into it. So Monty ends up going in Queen D's room and throws water on her because she said that she was popping it. So Nina was like, you not finna hit her again. Like, no, if you gonna hit her again, you gonna have to come through me. So Monty felt some type of way. Naj felt some type of way. So Monty wanted to talk to Nina one-on-one, because she's like, let's get some straightening going on here. Like, I feel as though you my friend, and as my friend, honestly, this what I heard. As my friend, you should let me do what I want to do. Don't be in the way of me trying to get to my op. Nina, to me, is speaking more like, I like what Nina is saying, because you know that you can take her. You know that you can win when you fight her. You already know that. She's in her room talking, like Nina said, just like you in your room talking. She didn't come out in the hallway. She's not antagonizing you if she in her room talking to people that's not you. She's not. She's not talking to you. She's talking to her friends. So she's not antagonizing you. You are putting yourself in a situation where you want a problem. You really the one who want the issue. She could have been saying G.I. Joe, ABCD, here you go throwing water. You don't know if she was talking about you or not. You have no proof, no evidence. You just want a problem. And she was looking for Nina to agree with her and understand where she was coming from. But Nina wasn't going for that. And Liddy and Nina fell out, and the delivery was something else that Nina had said that's why her and Liddy fell out, because Liddy did not like Nina's approach to a lot of things. Nina was very aggressive when she talked to Liddy sometimes, and that was one of the reasons why they end up not being friends no more. And I do believe Nina needs to work on her delivery, but I honestly feel like her message was very true, and it reigned a lot of truth, because you are sitting up here picking at that girl knowing that you could fight her, but you just want to get your one in, you want to get your camera time in so bad, and you just want to pick at somebody who you could mollywop through there. So I definitely like fool with Nina for taking up for Queen D and like checking Money in a way. So Money ends up seeing Bunny Rex before Nas. She ends up getting that with her. Got her down, tore her down. No shade. But it's not even the girls. It's Phil. He just standing there. Hairline pushed all the way back to his ears. He just standing there. It's so pathetic. So as he just standing there, Naj like, my homegirl got you. Money like, I get like that. I get like that about mine. Billy spit. Billy, I'm sick of you. Sick of you. You're annoying. So they trying to put Bunny in the car. Mind you, they only got that woman security with her. Why would y'all do that lady like that? I know the lady want to be a part of security, but be so for real. Be so for real. She is trying her hardest to keep Billy away. Billy almost, if Billy would have pushed that lady would have been on the floor, please. So the other man had to come, another security guard had to come, and he go, Bunny, really? Really? Y'all are weird. Y'all are weird. What did I do? Me and you, Billy, we been cool. Girl, they never liked you. And not only that, you was calling out FaZe last night. I have yet to hear a confessional from Queen D. I had yet to see Queen D come out that room behind you. I have yet to see anything, somebody move behind you. Nobody. From Phil to Queen. Nobody. Girl. And I know she been saying allegedly, they don't want her to come back and all this and that. You know, I would say don't. Just because of how they train you. Like Billy spin and all that spit that came out her mouth was very disgusting. But you was asking for Naj and Money got that. So I really don't feel bad for that part, but the spit was disgusting. So Naj wants her 2 minutes of fame because the show is over at this point. So Raj sits up there and goes to Naira. Naira was like, we weren't talking about y'all. They had a little party in the room. And it's getting late. They want y'all to get out. I don't blame them. Like, I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm ready to be done with y'all. We on the last day. I want to go to bed. I'm tired. Like, get out. I don't care. Bottle all, go get out. So Naira, Raj confronts her in the bathroom. She was like, we want to talk about y'all. Like, what did you talk about? I'm reading y'all lips. Okay, you mind your business. We didn't give you that information. So what you saying? What you talking to me for? So Naira was like, I told her, we're not talking about you. We're not studying you. Like, you're a loser. We're not thinking about you. So Raj said something to her again. From what I picked up, honestly, I really don't care. Anyways, it gave Naira was handling her. She talking about she hit first. No, it gave Naira hit, and then you just started swinging, baby. Naira was on that. Naira was whooping yo, and if it wasn't for security getting yo, baby, Naira would have went ahead and handled you. And you tell me something. Come on, let's come out here. It looked like she did what she needed to do in that room. Naira didn't have to come back because she was about to go home, baby. Naira said, tore you down. Ooh, ate that. Mwah. No look back. You wasn't able to get your look back. You wanted to get your 3 minutes of fame. Talking about who PC'd up. You PC'd up. You've been PC'd up this whole time. You haven't been getting camera time. It is giving fiending for attention at the last minute. Like, girl, Holly, as y'all know, Holly is scary. Holly said, I ain't never said anything about the girl on live. All of a sudden now this is what you said about the girl. Da da da. Y'all was this, y'all was that. I don't care. Holly and Monet story, both of their storylines boring, trash, throw it in the garbage. Raj trying to have a storyline end of the day, throw it in the garbage. I don't care. It's over with. That's it, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Bye.